Hello and welcome to the BBC Sports Centre. I'm Karthi Seagram. Premier League news in one sentence is a fast-paced programme straight from the lips of the managers and the players. It's that immediacy and that urgency that makes Premier League news a very lively show to do. Mourinho said the same thing to the television press, to the radio press, to the written press. So he was obviously trying to get a point across. Gus Hiddink is set for a sensational return to Stamford Bridge. Welcome to the King Power Stadium. Claudio Ranieri says his dream died after being sacked by Leicester City.
Dilly din, dilly dong, come on!
And I'm delighted to say that City's captain Vincent Kompany joins us now.
Alongside Jose Mourinho, who he rather bizarrely calls the daddy. The pair won the Premier League together back in 2006. Essien also got the chance to meet Bobby Charlton, but he doesn't look quite so pleased.
The granddaddy, as you were just saying.
Absolutely.
Used to listen to Classic FM as a child, used to revise to it, particularly remember doing my A-levels and needing it to calm me down an awful lot, and ended up writing and asking if I could join Classic FM as a presenter, because I wanted to be a sports presenter, but I liked classical music as well. So during school and university, I used to write and ask.
Now let's go look at the day's sport with Karthi Seagram. Hi,
Thank you very much, Emily. Good evening. A dominant Jenson Button described winning the opening race of the new Formula One season as a dream start and praised his McLaren team's hard work over the winter.
This week, Karthi Seagram has been to West Bromwich Albion.
Sitting here at the Hawthorns, it's hard to imagine that West Brom has much in common with Barcelona.
It's up to you to get tickets.
I was about to say, tell me where that party is and I will be there. Thank you very much for giving us a behind-the-scenes glimpse at the Commonwealth Games over the last 11 days. Chris, that is it, though, for Commonwealth Games Sports Day on BBC One on the day that Usain Bolt took tartan to his heart. Next stop, Gold Coast. See you there. Good night from Glasgow. He is, as you said, a very colourful character with the red wine and the cigars and the red hair as well. I imagine there'll be a few wigs around the course today. Finally, we had the wins that everyone had been predicting for this course, and what a difference they made to the final day of this Open Championship.
It is 7:33. Karthi is here with the sport. Got any good news for us?
Well, you know, you might want to disappear for the next 5 minutes or so while we talk FA Cup. But first, a spoiler alert that Match of the Day with the FA Cup highlights is coming on BBC One in a few minutes' time. So if you do want to go and get a cup of tea now is probably the time to do that. But yeah, Burnley out of the FA Cup is the reason that you're not so happy this morning.
I'm only kidding. I love a giant
We've
killing.
just heard brilliant news.
Here at the BBC, we're steeped in the history and tradition of the Olympic Games. The older established Roger Federer has been knocked out of the Masters Cup. The Dubai Tennis Championships are now in their 16th year, and they've become increasingly popular with the world's top players.
How pleased are you with this year, obviously getting the Wimbledon Grand Slam title again after not having one the year before and regaining the #1 spot?
Very good year. I mean, look, I won 3, I think, Masters 1000s.
Here's Karthi Seagram.
Thank you very much, Gary. Well, clearly we've got a great night ahead of us. As you've mentioned, Besiktas versus Manchester United is just one of 8 live games available for you to watch as a new era begins here on Al Jazeera Sport.
So Arsenal's first visit to the Bernabeu has ended in success, making the return visit of the Galacticos to Highbury in 2 weeks' time an even more tantalising prospect.
Obviously, the game at Highbury is going to be even more important, but how special is it for you to be returning to London?
Yeah, that's one good thing about tonight. I never got the yellow card.
Karthi's here with all the sport, and we're both a bit glued to the Masters in Augusta, aren't we?
Yes, hard to look away and actually talk about anything else. Well, Tiger Woods' Masters comeback is less than half an hour away now, but that's given a few other golfers a chance to escape the pressure. Zanzibar has one of the richest food cultures in East Africa.